so I have my lashes on. I just need to put on my dress. And here it is. Okay, it's just in a garbage bag right now. But it was actually my mom's dress because the one that I had ordered didn't come in on time. So we kind of redid her whole dress, which was pretty cool. So I'm gonna go put that on now and just get this done and over with. My mom is just putting on my dress. Trying to get the back of it. But this is what it looks like. It was a long sleeve and it did have a ton of stuff here. We completely redid it. It's kind of falling off now because it's not fully done up yet. It's beautiful.
Sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to you. Hannah and Fabio Bertolo, man and wife. And everyone said, yes. Amen.
So I'm all back from my wedding. It was absolutely amazing. I had such a great time. I mean, in a perfect world, obviously I would have loved to have like all my family there, my grandparents, my cousins, and on my husband's side, Fabio's side, he literally has like 20 brothers and sisters. He has so many cousins. He's Italian, so he has a massive family. So I really would have liked everyone to be there, but given, you know, we had to social distance and we're only limited to 5 people in our group, so it was really super hard to choose those 5 people, but obviously having parents there was the #1 most important people to have at that ceremony. That is what we both wanted to have there. So once this is all done, we definitely plan to have like a massive celebration with everyone to kind of celebrate. But yeah, there's so many more things that went into like why we got married at this time. To be completely honest, his mom did not allow anyone to leave the house, and he wasn't even allowed to see me. So we made the really tough decision, because we didn't see each other for 3 weeks. We made the tough decision to marry. He did already put a ring on me, so this was something that we both wanted to do. Everyone's gonna be happy and excited for you, but a wedding is really just a celebration for the husband and the wife. So at the end of the day, that's all that really matters, is the husband and wife coming together, being united, and doing this for God, right? So that was really the main reason why we did this, was for God and to stay pure and just make the right decision. So that was the main reason, and I'm super excited that we were able to take this next step in our lives together. So I can't believe I am a wifey. It literally, I honestly haven't even really sunk into the fact that I'm a wife and he's a husband. So he still calls me his girlfriend and everything. I don't like the name boyfriend, I like hubby, so I think that's cute. So we're moved in together now, and we have a really cute little room, and it's super sweet. No more extra details about that. But I'm so happy that we can finally live together. I haven't actually ever lived with a guy before. Just a little bit personal information about myself. I just wanted to, I'm not like a virgin or anything, but I wanted to make the decision that if I'm going to marry someone, that is when I'm going to live it with them. I just feel like nowadays everyone is so focused on living with someone and living with, you know, a guy or a boyfriend without making any commitment, right? Like you need to show him that in order to get all the icing on the cake, all the extra stuff that a woman does, he needs to show commitment. He needs to man up first. He needs to prove to you and prove himself that he wants to be in your life, not just for a month, not just for 6 months, not even, you know, for a couple weeks. He needs to prove to you that he wants to be with you for the rest of your life. So that is what I wanted. Obviously everyone is different, but I wanted my man to prove to me that I'm gonna be with him forever. You know, like living together is a big deal. And I've seen some pretty nasty relationships and pretty nasty things where, you know, obviously it can happen with married couples too. The divorce rate is very high. I completely understand that. I just think that people's hearts are so important. They should be cherished. And to give your heart to so many people and to give your heart to someone, you know, and just have it ripped out underneath you, I just think that just making it really important that you need a commitment. You need that ring on your finger. You need him to show something, to prove himself that he wants to be with you and remain with you for the rest of his life. So that is why I made this decision to be married. I know that's kind of a long spiel, but I feel so passionately on this topic. And even before I met Fab, I wasn't with anyone for 5 years. I'm like, I'm a single, independent woman. I don't need no man. I can do this on my own. And, you know, I can pay my bills. I can be confident and happy. I don't need a guy. You know, I wouldn't even go on dates with guys. I'm like, you are way too, this is gonna sound harsh, but I just thought at that moment that every guy was, I must just call him right now. I'm just gonna have to wait. I just thought that every guy out there was disrespectful. They're, you know, trying to get some booty. They're trying to get some action, and they're DMing 20 girls. They're texting 10 other girls at once. I just needed a guy to prove to me that I was the only one that he's after, right? And it's so hard to think that a guy only wants you, because as soon as you let him go, he's already on to the next girl tomorrow. It's like, the society is totally twisted, you know, guys and girls, a lot of people, not everyone, but a lot are just trying to get what they can instead of trying to get what they know they deserve on both ends, guys and girls, right? Like if you're a guy and you want a girl, you should be chasing after her. You should be, you know, bringing her flowers. You should be talking to her friends and family and just trying to do sweet things to her. Obviously, if it's been like a year and she still isn't talking to you, maybe give that up. But I really do think that guys and girls need to be more passionate and know what they deserve and know what they truly want. So before I met Fab, I wasn't going on any dates. I just thought at that exact time, because I witnessed it over and over and over again, that guys are at that point were just too, what's the word? Not disrespectful, but disrespectful would be a word. They're just too, that's the word. They're too immature to carry on a mature relationship. And I think most guys don't reach their full maturity until they're 30 years old. So if you're trying to talk to a guy who's like, maybe you're 21 or maybe you're 25 and you're trying to talk to a guy, there's a high chance that he is way too immature and he's just trying to get whatever he can. So I told myself, I'm like, the next guy, before I met Fab, I'm like, the next guy that I talk to, it could be when I'm 30, it could be when I'm 35, but the next guy I talk to, he's going to be my husband. And I said that he needs to chase me down with everything that he has. The dogs are going crazy. I'm like, he has to chase me down with everything that he has. And at the time I was with Fab, sorry, at the time I wasn't with anyone, and every single day he would see me at the gym because I would be on cardio equipment every day, the training equipment every day. I was like a hardcore gymnast, a hardcore gym girl. I still am hardcore, but he would just try and talk to me every single day, and I would always say no to him. And his friends would be like, come on, just go on a date with him, just go for a walk or do something, just talk to him, right? And I didn't really know much about him. I would just see him at the gym. He was a trainer there. And then I made the decision. I was like, okay, you know what? This guy's really, really trying hard. He would even go to my work every single day and drop me off coffee, okay? And sometimes it got a little bit creepy because I'm like, who is this guy? He's always bothering me, he's annoying me. I'm just trying to do my cardio and he won't let me get off of this thing. He just keeps blabbing. I just trying to do my thing, and he just kept showing up and kept showing up, and he was so persistent, and I could tell that I was the only one he was looking for. He didn't want anyone else. And this went on for 6 months, okay? And believe me, I creeped his Instagram. I made sure that he wasn't trying to like any other girl's photos on Instagram, because that was a big thing too. I think that if a guy, if you're with someone and the guy you're with is liking all the girls' photos, okay, what makes you think that he can't do that in real life? If he can do that on social media, he can definitely in person tell another girl that she's beautiful, tell her that she's hot, tell her that she's sexy. To me, I don't want my other guy, I don't want my man doing that. I don't want my man going up to a girl when I'm with him and telling her that she's beautiful or hot or sexy, okay? I think that when you're with someone, compliments should be given just to that person. And, you know, they can go find someone else to give them compliments. But that's another topic. So I was searching and searching, trying to see, okay, is this guy really, really into me? Is he really 100% for me, or is he just trying to get whatever he can? And after 6 months of him knocking on the door, I could tell that he was really into me. So I made the decision to go on a date with him. And actually the first date that we went on, we went to a fast food restaurant. It was a Mexican restaurant, and I haven't actually ever been there before, but I was really nervous, and I just wanted somewhere where I could get in and out quick if I didn't like it. And it turns out it was actually really good. He was really nice, he was respectful, he was a gentleman, and that's where it all started. And then we started going on long walks together, and he just blew me away with how driven he was, and how when he spoke something, I could tell that, you know, he wasn't just walking the walk. Like everything he was saying, you would see by his actions, by how hard he worked, how he treated people, his work ethic. He's literally the hardest worker in the room. And I was just completely impressed. I've never met a man like that before. So I was really impressed. So I challenge you ladies that if there's a man in your life, or maybe there's not, there's really no rush. If you're 45, if you're 65, like there really is no rush to find the man that you're looking for. I know society makes us believe that we have to find a guy right away. We have to move in together. We need to have babies. We need to have a wedding. We need to do all these things, but you don't need to have a timeline. It doesn't matter if it happens in 6 months from now, in 5 years from now, 20 years from now. It really doesn't matter. So just slow down, enjoy each day, and it doesn't need to be like this massive rush to try and find what you're looking for. The person that is meant for you will come into your life. You don't need to chase it. So I hope this helps you. And yeah, I'm done with my little relationship rant. But okay, this video is now completely finished. Please give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to YouTube channel. I have a lot of really amazing things that I'm coming up with too with my Transformers Tribe girls. I'm so excited. I literally can't wait to share with you all the good news. So make sure you're following Transformers Tribe on Instagram as well for all of the upcoming events, notifications, and my big announcement that I'll be sharing soon. So I hope you ladies love this. You got at least 1 or 2 things from this. And let's stay strong and let's stay, and let's stay stronger together. All right, bye guys.